Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is Morning Tea. How's everybody doing? Cheers. It's Thursday. This week has gone by really quick. It is Thursday, August 18, 2011. Before you know it, August will be over, and then it's September, October, November, December, 4 more months, and the holidays, and then it'll be 2012, and then the countdown for December 21st, 2012 will start. So, I don't know what your belief is on that, but I'm looking forward to see what kind of changes are coming about in the world. I don't believe that it's a physical change. I think it's a spiritual change. So I'm kind of looking forward to what this next year brings to us. I'm not going to waste a lot of time this morning. Let's get started because I looked at the title and I'm really excited to see what it says. It says, claiming your feelings, passive-aggressive behavior. If you've ever found yourself repressing your anger and behaving in other ways to get your point across, you may be someone who is adept at engaging in passive-aggressive behavior. Let me say that again for those of you who listen. If you've ever found yourself repressing your anger and behaving in other ways to get your point across, you may be someone who is adept at engaging in passive-aggressive behavior. Got your attention, huh? Although passive-aggressive behavior is recognized as a psychological disorder, it also describes the behavior that many people use to cope with confrontational situations. Such behavior has the outward appearance of being peaceful, yet it is really an attempt to express oneself in seemingly passive ways, usually without accepting responsibility for doing so. For example, someone who doesn't want to attend an event with a partner might engage in behavior that causes them to be late or miss the event without ever admitting to their partner that they never wanted to go to the function at all. Procrastination, inefficiency, stubbornness, and sullenness are some of the many ways that anger can be expressed indirectly. It is important not to judge oneself when we engage in passive-aggressive behavior. You may want to consider that you are not owning your feelings or your expression by indirectly expressing yourself. Perhaps you are judging your feelings and needs as wrong, which is why you are expressing yourself indirectly. Let me say that part again. Perhaps you are judging your feelings and needs as wrong, which is why you are expressing yourself indirectly. You also may be worried that others will judge you for feeling the way that you do. Remember that anger and every other emotion are never good or bad. They can, however, become toxic if you don't express them in a healthy and proactive way. When we express ourselves directly, we are more likely to be heard by the other person. It also becomes easier for us to ask for and get what we want. Once we learn to be honest with ourselves about our feelings, we can begin to directly express ourselves to others. By learning to express ourselves directly, we prevent misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and resentments from cropping up in our relationships. We also learn to communicate with others in healthy and productive ways. It is never too late to start working on ourselves and our behaviors. Just take it one day at a time. Isn't that an important part? It is never too late to start working on ourselves and our behaviors. Just take it one day at a time. I definitely know a lot of people in my life who are passive aggressive, and it's very frustrating. I hope for those of you that know me and I interact on a regular basis, if I ever engage in a passive-aggressive behavior, please stop me. It's no fun to lead somebody on and to make them think that you want to do something and then, and then not do it. I've had that discussion with dates too. I don't need somebody to be with me in everything that I do. It's okay if you don't. In fact, sometimes it's better if you don't want to do it and you don't go, because now you're not limiting me from doing what I want to do and have fun. Although it's arguments between couples sometimes can turn into that. We can have a little of that passive aggressive because you don't want to say something to hurt the feelings of the other person. But don't you think that the other person already kind of knows what you're thinking or what you're going to say, and they just want to hear it? They just want to know that that's the way you think, so that things can be clear. May not always lead to the best conclusion. I mean, I know that arguments where I've said what I really felt have stopped. Relationships have stopped because of what I said. But what use is this to have? What use is it to have a relationship based on lies? Isn't the whole relationship then a lie? I don't know. I'll leave that to you guys to ponder. Um, but passive aggressiveness. Yeah, you know who you are. I know some of you people. Okay, here's two cards. I got two cards today. So it's clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual side to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. This is from Raziel. There you go. And all is well. This is from Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And I am going to take that as a good sign for me, considering that I'm starting and we're in pre-production for my film. So you are enough. That's all we need to know. All is well. It's a double card, triple card day, guys. Spiritual sides, tap into that. If you are starting to, if you have been meditating and you're hearing things and you're seeing things in your head and you're like, wow, I wonder where that's coming from, and it's repetitive, those are the spiritual sides. You are starting to wake up to those feelings. If you've been meditating, if you've been following some of the suggestions on our readings of morning tea, and you have been feeling open and very emotional and you notice new things around you, pay attention to that. That's your connection coming together. And all is well. All is well. So I'm going to take that everything's on the way. I was talking about that this morning with my guides and asking, is everything going where it's supposed to? So I'm going to take that as a sign that yes, because I am enough. Amen. Grateful. Well, I want to wish, there's so many things that go on in my head that I don't know. Mama Janet, I'm sorry you're going to be, we're going to house sit together, dog sit together, and it's not going to happen, but I hope you're doing well. I was so looking forward to hanging out with you next week, but I hope you're well. I'm sending you good vibe. All is well. All is well. Call me. We'll talk. And for everybody out there, I wonder how your the challenge from Monday went, and I will talk about that tomorrow on tomorrow's morning tea. And guys, if you get a chance to go to the Indiegogo webpage, INDIEGOGO.com, and look for Just Show Up, which is my my page for my film. We are still raising funds for that. It's going. We're in pre-production. I use this as a reach out to. We need funding. If you can contribute $10, $25, $100 to support independent films, please send it my way. Go to the page or reach me through here or Facebook or whatever any of these pages that this video is on. If you are able to contribute and you want to read the story and you want to be part of it somehow, we also are accepting production staff, crew. If you can provide any kind of service and you want to be part of an independent film, it's a short film. It's 20 minutes. Just Show Up. It's a story about. It's based on my family. It's a Hispanic story, Latin story, drama. Generational gaps, cultural gaps. It talks about sexuality. It talks about but go to the Indiegogo page. You can find it there. There's also a video that I've been launching everywhere, talking a little bit about it. And I dare to use morning tea to promote it. So guys, have a great Thursday. Enjoy your tea. Enjoy your coffee. And we'll be on locations tomorrow. We'll be off at Mike and Bob's in LA tomorrow. So that should be a different view. I'll talk to you guys later.